Yo friends, what is up? Goodkill here. It's been about a week since I posted a video, but big news coming out today. At Gamescom, Blizzard will be announcing the new World of Warcraft expansion. Now, this is kind of a funny topic that I've been talking about all morning, which is why I decided to make a video about it. And the reason for that is that there are a lot of people that are really upset about the fact that they're either attending BlizzCon or they plan to watch BlizzCon at home, and the World of Warcraft expansion is not going to be announced anymore. And does this bug me personally? No, I've been to the last two BlizzCons, watched 2011's BlizzCon on the virtual ticket, and as much as the hype for what's to come is really big, at the same time, I think anybody who's been to BlizzCon at least once knows that it's not really about announcements and things like that. It's about actually being in attendance for the convention, being able to meet people, being able to chat with people that have spent so much time in developing these games that you play. It's a great social experience, which is, for me, was the primary reason to go. However, I do understand why people would be upset. The majority of the people that are in attendance at BlizzCon do tend to be World of Warcraft fans, and that's just going to happen when there's a game with 7, 8, 9 million subscribers. I mean, right now we're sitting at 7, but earlier expansion reveals there were definitely more people. So when you're going there, and I mean, for a lot of people, I mean, let's face it, World of Warcraft's a time-consuming game, and for a lot of people, they're only going to have the time in their life to play and focus on one game. They can't all be, people like me, I guess, who dally about in all sorts of different Blizzard games. They primarily stick to one, or, I mean, for a lot of people, they play World of Warcraft and they play Hearthstone, and that's it, and they're both tied to Warcraft. So I totally sympathize with the people who are frustrated that they're going to be there for BlizzCon, and the one game, the first time they're going, the one game they're like, they're going to announce the expansion, I can't wait, and then they're getting the rug kind of pulled out from underneath them. So I sympathize with that. However, if you are a fan of World of Warcraft, you should know that this is very healthy for the game. And I say that because if they had waited until BlizzCon to do a reveal, I mean, unless Blizzard was going to do something very different than they normally do, which means having a reveal, having a beta right away, having that beta last for 3-4 months, and then right away going into the expansion, unless they were going to do that, which, let's face it, they weren't, we were looking at, with a BlizzCon announcement, the 6.2 Tanan Jungle patch lasting for potentially longer than a year. And I've had quite a few people come back to play World of Warcraft with the 6.2 announcement patch, and they did the dailies and they did a little bit of stuff in there, and we're maybe a month, 5 weeks, and they're already bored, and they're already going, oh, well, I don't understand. Like, I can raid, can PvP, that's it. Like, there's just nothing really else to do. So having a year plus of that content, I think even the most dedicated World of Warcraft player is going to be cynical about that length of time between a patch and the next expansion. And they did it with Siege of Orgrimmar, and Siege of Orgrimmar, in my opinion, that patch wasn't a bad patch, but it went on for too long. I mean, even one of the proclaimed best patches of all time in Icecrown Citadel, Icecrown Citadel was out for, if not a year, just under a year. And there were people that I knew who unsubscribed from WoW because they were just sick of running Icecrown Citadel over and over. And that's a raid now that people blow up the forums with how that was the best time in WoW ever. So maybe at a rose-tinted goggles there, but having this expansion be announced in about a week's time here is good and healthy for World of Warcraft. It means that we're going to get an expansion sooner. It means that the pacing should be nice, as we're not going to have a long, sprawling, one raid, 12 to 14 month cycle. And the only thing that I do hope is that we get a little bit of a reduced price on the expansion. I think that, if we shouldn't be paying $50 for what's essentially, one major content patch after the release of the game. But hey, Blizzard talked all the time about wanting to do faster expansions, wanting to do faster content, and you know what? They look like they're going to be able to do that. So, that being said, I think that at the end of the day, just accept the fact it's not happening at BlizzCon. There's going to be lots of other stuff that's happening at BlizzCon, but the World of Warcraft expansion isn't going to be one of them. But they're doing it for the sake of the actual game. And let's face it, you're going to BlizzCon because you love to play World of Warcraft. It's the game that brings you there. And they need to make a decision that's healthy for the game so that more people can want to play the game and therefore want to be able to attend things like BlizzCon. So those are my thoughts. If you guys differ in opinion, I mean, my Facebook has been blowing up in this group that I've been chatting about it all morning, so I know opinions vary. If you'd like to leave your opinion, you can hit me up on Twitter. You can comment below in the YouTube comment section. I would love to chat about this because I love just chatting about video games in general, and I love just seeing people's differing opinions, and I don't mind a bit of healthy discussion in the morning. So that's it, guys. I just thought I would lay down my thoughts on a quick video here. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.